As they head into the bedroom, Victoria gets a second enthusiastic greeting from Roman.
Oh, he's peeing.
Oh, he is?
He is.
Oh, good. That's not a good thing.
Yep, that's not a good thing.
That one goes into the washing.
That one's definitely
Yeah.
Roman does urinate on the floor. It's dangerous because of Sarah being in there, and I'll pick her up and we'll go to another room because it's so unsafe.
As Chad takes care of the dogs, Melissa is left to take care of the mess.
Does this happen every day or only when you have guests?
Only when we have guests.
Only when you have guests.
Chantal's biggest gripe is with Pugsley's toilet habits.
Oh, it just makes my blood boil. It really, really does.
Every night, he pees and poos wherever he fancies.
Oh, when I wake up in the mornings, I dread it.
It does cause a lot of arguments between us.
I've been drove to tears of it.
When it upsets you like that, it upsets me.
But I feel that you don't take it as seriously as I do.
I do.
No, that's how I feel, though.
Once or twice he's peed when we were in the bed, but when you're not there, he'd sneak upstairs and he would pee all over the bed.
And he's pooed on my bed.
And to keep himself amused, he likes to lick anything.
When you walk in there, you get gunged everywhere, there's slobber everywhere. Need a shower as soon as you walk outside the house.
Don't eat my earrings.
He's gonna get off.
I need a wet wipe.
He's slobbery, really slobbery, you know, and you can't get away from him at all. And if you try and move your head, his tongue's so big on my little face that it goes all over me.
Now we'll see the evidence, okay?
She wants to see what Roxy and Rio get up to when their owners are out.
She walks and wheezes. She does it on the move. I jump up, I get splashed in the face with wee, I get poo all down my work suit.
Here she goes. There we go. Here's the poop walk. Where's the best place? Shall I do it by the radiator or by the door? There you go.
Right here is going to check out what's coming out. That's lovely, isn't
Oh, bless it. She just trod in the poo. Oh, God.
Every time we go to cook some dinner or make some sandwiches or whatever, you're just thinking of poo and wee.
That's just
shocking.
Okay, ready?
Oh, no.
This is the worst peeing and pooing that I've ever seen.
Take it, that's not a compliment then.
Not a compliment. Yeah, not a compliment.
And this isn't just a hygiene problem. Victoria's about to discover the reason why this couple are at war.
Who normally cleans it up?
I'm the only one who does it in the mornings because if Paul does it in the mornings, he complains about it a lot. And the complaining and the comments and the remarks, it upsets me and causes tension.
First of all, I understand why you complain about doing it, but you also have no right to be annoyed with the dogs because you're the one that didn't give the dogs the training in the first place, the proper house training, so that they didn't have to do this. It's like taking a nappy off a baby and then not telling them how to use the big girl's toilet.
His relentless slobbering is costing David around £200 a month in dry cleaning bills.
You know, a suit goes in every week and there's all these slobbers things down your back where you don't notice it.
It's particularly embarrassing when friends come over.
Come here, mister, look at the state of you. It's only a shadow, for God's sake.
With David at work every day, his wife Drina has to bear the brunt of Max's bizarre behaviour. But Rufus has turned out to be more brat than baby.
He goes to the toilet in the house wherever he wants.
He wheezes all over the floor and it leaves a mess, it smells. He's weed on my clothes before in my room.
The following day, before training commences, there's evidence of foul play.
I discovered this little prize.
Right.
I mean, this is a lovely way to start the day. And it's, is this always where he poos?
He likes it around here, yeah, for some reason.
Okay, there's absolutely no reason why he should be doing this in the house.
While Holly sets about cleaning up, Victoria spots another well-used toilet area.
These here are old stains.
Yeah.
Cleaning up with just a normal solution is not good enough.
Right.
You have to use a special pet deodorizer that cuts the enzymes in the urine. How can you tell him off for urinating when you almost entice him to urinate again because you don't clean it up properly.
Yeah.
As well as eliminating all traces of his scent, Victoria wants to put Rufus on a strict toilet plan.
Just before he's fed, as soon as you wake up and he wakes up, straight outside. Yeah. Okay? Now, he eats at 8 a.m. Straight after he's eaten, you take him out again.
This rigorous new regime means Rufus will be let out to relieve himself 7 times a day. With a name that means leaping water, perhaps it's no surprise that Tallulah wheezes and poos all over the house.
Tallulah, what's that? Naughty dog. It's not even just like she's just weed and then gone out. She's obviously come back throughout the whole day and just carried on weeing on my bed.
When we wake up in the morning, we'll always expect to see a wee or a poo just left.
And she's weed down there, just now, she's just weed in front of us.
It's all left Chelsea feeling decidedly blue.
What idiot left my door open?
I'm fed up of the lounge being basically a toilet. I do sometimes think I shouldn't have to.
No, you shouldn't have to put up
with this.
While every other student is having a lie-in, Jodie and Carl are mopping up the poo from the night before. But some mornings, Tio saves them the bother of cleaning up altogether.
He has eaten most of it. There's just a little few bits left.
Victoria's soon hot on the trail of his toilet habits.
And a wee that he's done already.
Ah.
What is this? Come here. What is this? Come here. Very naughty.
Do you think he knows what you're talking about?
I don't know, because it sounds really strange, but when I say naughty, sometimes he wags his tail.
Maybe he's wagging his tail to appease you. She's angry at me for some reason, so I just wag, and hopefully my wagging tail will appease her a little bit.
Victoria wants to see what happens when Rowan and George are eating.
The spittle's just about to drop on your... Oh, spittle.
Oh, it's on my foot.
That's getting your feet wet, isn't it? Oh, OK. It's pretty intense, isn't it?
The easiest thing would be to shut her in another room, but the amount of racket she makes, scrabbling on the door, barking, whining, it would put you off either way. So it's easier just to let her stand there. Occasionally, I'll just sort of let her lick the plate. That's really bad, I know.
Yeah, it's really bad. If you reinforce her by giving her the food, you can't tell her off for standing there and drooling in front of you. Just can't.
Well, the 4 chihuahuas have been left at home with Mum and Dad because this little pack have a serious problem with pee.
I don't want to move my chihuahuas in here because they will pee all over the floor and pee all up my sofas.
Yes, Jodie's decided that these tearaways are best left to pee on Mum and Dad's floor.
It's quite distressing, really. We used to always have lots of people over, and I just find it embarrassing now.
I'm up to my neck in wee every day, all day.
This is one of their favourite areas to pee. They pee all over my dining table and the chairs.
Jodie, you're going to have to train them.
We did try and train them.
Yeah, you keep saying you're going to, but you don't. And now you've moved into a new house and left us to it.
I want to take them to mine, but I just don't want them peeing on the floor.
No, let them pee on my floor.
I think now I've probably reached the end of my tether. I'm absolutely sick of cleaning up after the dogs.
Buster may look like butter wouldn't melt, but behind that adorable face lurk some very nasty habits.
When I leave Buster home alone, he urinates all over my furniture, over my cushions, my buffets, on my coffee table. Just come wee for England.
Buster also regularly cocks his leg on his housemate, Morgan.
He's done it on her head, on her face, on her back.
Now, what are we going to do about your peeing, mister?
After 7 years of Buster weeing every single time she goes out, Natalie's perfected a damage limitation routine.
The first thing we do is put up these chairs because he does wee on here. I remove these because he urinates on these all the time. And the 4 cushions as well. I used to leave them in here, but I'm fed up of keep chucking them in the washing machine. I move anything off this coffee table as well. The bin's got to be moved up onto here. If he does get the bin down, he will tip it over, get all the rubbish out, and then wee all over whatever. He wees on my microwave, my cooker, anything.
He wees on your microwave?
He's weed on my microwave, he's weed on my cooker.
How do you correct him?
don't.